I knew that wasn't right. But then I said, well, wait a minute. It's okay because I don't drink. I don't smoke. You know, we start rationalizing our sin, okay? I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't run around, you know, like I'm this great, but I'm over here 500 pounds. No, no, no. And then who am I fooling? When I get on the scales, okay, my health, my heart, the blood still rushing, my heart beating too fast. I'm not hurting Jesus. I'm killing me. I'm losing my sight. You know, because I'm compromised. Well, my sin is not as bad as yours. No. We have to face reality. And I thank God for that. I thank you for giving me another chance to face reality. And now, and people look at me and they say, well, you're serious, you're so serious. Yes, because every day, the very first section that I choose to read when I read the newspaper is the obituary page. I turn to it first. And I look at, first, the list of people that's there. Then I look at the ages, from 0 on up. Then I look at how many pages, averaging 4 to 5 pages of obituary announcements. Then I ask myself, this is not all the people, this is just all the ones that they put in the newspaper. Then the next question I ask myself, why aren't I on this? He's left me this, he's left me here for a reason. Not for me to sit and be blessed by myself and hoard it. I have to tell everyone about my story. Now, if they don't receive it, at least I've given the opportunity to tell them about it, that there is a new way, and that you can do. I'm not going to tell you it's not hard, because it is. But when you're faced with what I was faced with, being able to see or not see literally in my right eye, it wasn't a hard choice. I put down whatever I did not need. Believe me, when the rubber hits the road and somebody sitting there says, you're going to be blind, sister, we're not going to cut around to the chase. You will be blind in that right eye in about 2 months. And they tell you that and not blinking, and this is a specialist flew in from out of town. I said, oh no, that gets your attention. And a friend of mine told me, she says, Westwood, you feel like that's a form of punishment? I thank him, because God chastens his children. See, I know. We do when we have a spoiled child. You're not going to sit and let your child just say yes to them over and over. Yes, 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 every time they ask for something. No. You're going to say no. No, you can't have that. No, that's not good for you. Well, that's what Christ does for us, his children. Now, the ones that are not his children, they're doing their thing. But I thank him. I said, oh God. And he knew he had to come to me with more than someone telling me that it's good for my health to lose my weight. Because I already knew about the health issues. I could tell you about the health issues. And then finish eating a whole 3 or 4 chickens and roast some fried fish and everything else, go with it, okay? He had to come through me another way. Because I would tell people, oh yeah, I just love to eat. He said, I got something for you. He said, I'm going to tap that eye. I bet you don't see if he got this one. And I know Jesus I know he has a sense of humor. He said, I'm going to tap that eye. I said, we're going to see just how much this food is important, how important it is to you. And believe me, he got my attention. And I'm going to be on the road. I'm going to be telling people about his goodness. I want to help. I want to share. I've gone through the struggles. I'm going through them now. And I know after I hit 150, I'll have more other different kind of struggle, but I won't have a weight struggle. And I'll be able to help others. I want to give back. I am obliged to give back because of what God has done for me. He's my all. He is the Lord. And I can truly say now, he is the Lord of my life in every area. I'm not trying to, I don't have no clauses. I don't try to hide anything. He is my all, and I love him for it. I love him for it. And I want others to feel the same way I do. In church. When it's a big difference in me being in church at 384 and now on my way to a new journey at 150. I'm running around the church now. I wanted to before. I couldn't before. Now I'm running. And I got folks running behind me looking, trying to see, is that this where's she going? I can't hold it. I thank him. I thank him for giving me a brand new lease on life, because that's what he's done. He's given me a brand new lease on life. And I thank him for the opportunity for me to tell it and share it with everyone else. I've gone through the tears. I've gone through the pain. And it is hard. But it's not impossible with God. God can do anything. He can take it away from you. And you can change it from eating unhealthy to healthy. And when people see, when they see you, you don't have to say a word. They'll know. They'll know what happened to you. I mean, the transformation. I have dear friends that walked up to me. In fact, I was talking to a very dear friend of mine. He didn't know who I was. He was looking funny. He was looking for his wife. And then he finally says, "Miss West, is that you?" Now keep in mind, this is somebody. Yes, he did. And I thought that was so funny because he was serious. He said, "Is that you?" Like I was lost. Well, I was lost.
Like you were in the sky.
Yeah, I was lost. I was lost. And now I'm found. I was lost in a sea of fat. And now I'm found. In fact, this little lady wanted to come out. And now she's out. And she's not going back. I can't. I go back, I'll never come back out. Where I'm going back to? Hell, not being able to get up off. I had to rock to get up off the sofa. Count 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And I'm jump, hook, this guy. No. I can't go back. God's given me another life.
Second chance.
A second chance. And He's a God of a second chance. He's a God of a second, a third, a fourth, a fifth. Well, however many you need to get it right. He is that God. He's everything, people. I don't care if it's whatever your illness is, because we all have illnesses. He is the God over it. Just let Him be it. Give Him a chance. He's sitting right there. Think about it. There's nowhere you can go that He's not already there. Now, a lot of times we do things that don't make Him happy, and we grieve Him, but He's still there because He made a promise that He'll never leave or forsake us. And that's even when we leave Him. He said, "I'll never leave you," and He hasn't. And I thank Him for it. Oh, I love Him. I thank Him for it. And thank you for this opportunity to share my testimony with so many people.
I know that there's thousands and thousands and thousands of viewers and listeners and internet goers and and TV watchers that need to hear what you got to say.
Yes, sir.
You know, and you know, there's plenty of people behind you.
Yes.
You know, pushing you forward to that victory, to that goal.
I want them to continue to pray for me. Yes, pray, keep me in prayer.
You know, and you mentioned earlier that you have something special, a prayer wall.
Yes.
And that's what you got behind you. We use that as our backdrop today.
Yes, I sure do.
So talk to us a little bit about the prayer wall and why you and how did you come up with this concept of the prayer wall and why you have it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some background. I was raised by my grandparents, 2 sets of grandparents, and my brothers and sisters and I were. So when you're raised by elderly people, you want to pick up their traits. My grandmother always had a prayer wall. And she had so many pictures that she couldn't put them in just frames. So she started putting them on the wall. And I said, I want to do that in my home. And this is what I picked when I left home, moved here to Houston. I wanted to put all the family members, friends, anyone that I met, they would give me a picture. I asked them for a picture. And I asked them, when I told them what I needed for, I wanted to put it on my prayer wall. And every night I come through here and I ask the Lord to bless everyone that's on this wall. And I said, Lord, I don't know what they're going through, but these are your children. These are your children. And you love them, and you know what they're going through. So you bless them any kind of way that you want, and whichever way you want to bless them, you bless them. So I started putting my pictures up, and every time I receive pictures, I put them on the wall, and I bless them. And these are people that I pray for constantly. If I have a picture, I pray for them constantly. Because I know this is what keeps us, and this is what's kept me. My grandmother started this many years ago, and this is how I've been raised all my life. And this is why I have such a love for the Lord. Because we went to church morning, noon, and night. Literally. We opened the church and we closed it. So that's all I've ever known. And so this is what I want to do, and I want to leave this also for my daughter. I hope one day she'll do it with her, with our home, with our family. A prayer wall, because there's just so many members. Pictures tell a story about our lives. It's like opening up your life, a book to your life. And each picture has a story behind it, and memories. And even when your loved ones die, they're gone in the body form, but they're never gone from your heart.